Hello and welcome to Crazy Hank TV. Today we're going to be reviewing the YouTube original series Cobra Kai Season 2. Yes, it's back. Starring Ralph Macchio, William Zabaka, and Martin Kove. Yes, Angry Sensei is back. Now this may contain some minor spoilers, so if you haven't seen Season 2, go back and power through it, then come back and see if you agree with Crazy Hank on his review. Also, people have asked, hey, I haven't seen the original movie from 1984. Do I need to watch that in order to watch the series? I think it helps a lot because you need to understand why there's so much friction between Johnny and Danny and the whole dynamics of the thing. Do you have to? I know people who haven't watched it first, then went back and watched the movie. But I think you obviously have to have seen Season 1. So start with the movie, then go watch Season 1, then Season 2, and go from there. What this series has done is made you feel sympathetic towards Johnny. In the movie, I saw him as a bully. Some people argue that Daniel was a bully. I don't believe that. It was the troublemaker, but I still believe that Johnny was the bully. And you kind of see why when you have flashbacks during Season 1 and you see what happens during Season 2, why he was the way he is and how he ended up. It's really, they've done a fantastic job in taking this story from the movie, the original movie, and making it a series that you want to watch and keep watching. Great character development. It starts off with Johnny seeing his old sensei, John Kreese. And they fight, they don't get along, and eventually Johnny I feels bad that he brings John back, letting him help out with his students at Cobra Kai. Now Daniel has started his own dojo called Miyagi-Do, named after his sensei, his father figure, Mr. Miyagi. He built it at Mr. Miyagi's home, and I really like how they did it because there's callbacks to the original, and it just was well shot, well done. Daniel is using Mr. Miyagi's training, the wax on, wax off. It was done really well. He does one where they work a wheel and it helps them later on in the season. I just thought it was a great tribute to his friend Mr. Miyagi, well, not just his friend, his father figure, and I thought it worked really, really well. Now, while the kids at Miyagi-Do are working on old school training, Johnny has the kids at Cobra Kai inside a cement mixer trying to get the mixer to turn. I thought this scene was a little over the top. I'd have to think that one of the kids would have went home and said, hey, Mom and Dad, guess what we did today? But it worked, and you could see what Johnny was trying to do what Daniel was trying to do, was have his students working together. Johnny was trying to do the same thing. That's what's so frustrating during this whole Season 2 is they really, you can see Daniel and Johnny really have the same ideas and the same motive. It's just different ways of going about it. Because the whole time, and I've told people this, and they go, no way, no way. You want Johnny and Danny to work together, but something always happens to cause problem and friction that leads to them still disliking each other. Now, Cobra Kai gets a new student, a female student called Tori, and she eventually will become the love interest of Miguel, because Miguel is no longer with Sam. And that's a whole storyline going on there that I think you'll enjoy. There's some really good theories out there about Tori, and I'll give those at the end of the review, because if you don't want to get spoiled in any way, not that they're spoilers, they're just theories, but I think they're pretty spot on, and so I'll wait and give those to you at the end of. One of my favorite episodes in Season 2 is Episode 6. The old gang's back. Johnny's gang is back. We have Bobby, Tommy, and Jimmy. They all come back for a road trip. Tommy is suffering from, I believe, brain cancer. So his days are numbered, so the gang gets together, takes him on a road trip. Now, the whole time I'm thinking about this, I can't think of poor Tommy being sick, and I know it's wrong, but the whole time I'm thinking, hey, put him in a body bag! Well, they went there. So I felt better for myself because I wasn't the only one thinking, hey, it would be funny to put Tommy in a body bag. But that happens later on in the scene. Bobby, who's played by Ron Thomas, now he suffers the same thing I had. In the movie Karate Kid, Bobby has a great set of hair, but in Cobra Kai, he's lost all his hair. So here's Ron Thomas back in Karate Kid. And now he is today, suffering the same effect that Crazy Hank suffers. Now overall, sometimes you have to kind of use your imagination because sometimes things happen. Los Angeles is a huge city. For these people to just accidentally run into each other would be kind of like, would never happen. But the scenes work when it happens, and again, I'm not going to spoil you on that part, but it does happen from time to time where these people out of nowhere, they run into each other to keep the story going. But overall, Season 2 of Cobra Kai, I loved it. I wanted it to keep going. I was at the ending, because they leave you on a cliffhanger, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? I need to know. I need to know. But I highly suggest it. My Crazy Hank scale of 1 being bad, 4 Crazy Hanks being good, I'm going to give it 4 Crazy Hanks. I love Cobra Kai. I can't believe that they've turned the movie, The Karate Kid, because when I first heard Cobra Kai was coming out, I thought it was some kind of, kind of a joke thing going on. But it's a real series, and it's really good. I mean, it's really well done. The character development is excellent. Now, here's a couple theories that are out there. Many people believe that Allie is going to return, Johnny and Daniel's old girlfriend, that she's going to return and she's going to perform surgery on someone. And that people also believe that Tori is the daughter of Allie. And I think both of those are pretty spot on. That's why I'm not telling you really what's going on with that. But I really like that. If that was the twist, we get Allie back in the show. How's that going to affect everybody? Johnny and are they going to fight over again? I don't know. But overall, watch it, binge it, do whatever you have to do. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tell a friend. I'm out of here. Bye.